Hey everybody, it's Gameragi. We're back with a new LP. This one is going to be Dark Souls. Oh yeah, brother. So I've been actually planning to do this game for quite some time, but I didn't quite know how to do it because it's kind of really open-ended in terms of how you can play it. So I think I know kind of how I'm going to do it now. And hopefully my infinite failures won't make this a pain in the butt to record, but we'll see. This game, if you've never heard of it, is infamous for its difficulty. Their slogan is, you will die. So, yeah, you will die. Even if you've played this game countless times, you're gonna die to something. Something is going to kill you. It's very hard to get through this game without dying. I don't know many people have done that. I don't know. But anyway, I die a lot, so there's that. And, yeah. Also, but this game has some really cool things that we'll get into a little bit later. It has a very unique approach to storytelling, which is really awesome, actually. I love it. The art design is amazing, and just everything about this game. The fighting is fun. It's really one of those games that's just like a treasure. And, you know, if you let all that hype around it being really, really hard scare you away from it, I feel like you're missing out on a really good experience. So that's why I'm going to play it. And I'm going to stop talking and get out of this menu, first of all. Holy cow. So we're going to make a character now. I'm probably going to take forever to make this character because you can customize their facial structure and all that junk. So I'll probably cut all that out. But I will go through all this other stuff, the class gift and... yeah. I'll go through this stuff after I customize my character. So just a second. Okay, I think I'm good to go. He's green eyes like me, and a receding hairline. Not quite like me, but I think it looks pretty cool. I don't know why. The hair choices in this game aren't the best, but that's alright. Okay, so here are the classes. You can have a warrior, knight, wanderer, thief, bandit, hunter, sorcerer, pyromancer, cleric, and somebody that just has a nice little banana hammock, a club, and a shield. So, what's cool... wow, he actually starts at level 6 with all even stats. That's pretty interesting. It's very interesting, actually. Actually, kind of tempted to choose that, but I'm not going to do that, because I've already decided I'm going to do the Knight. He's a low-ranking Knight, high HP, solid armor, not easily toppled. Shooting for pretty good armor in this game does kind of make it easier to some extent, although I don't know. I feel like I don't want to give myself a challenge during this LP just to make things run smoother. But anyway, I think a knight is really cool. He has really cool armor right now, anyway. And you know, he could have a really cool backstory. Like, you know, he just joined the knighthood, and then, you know, bad things happened, and now he's in this game. Sorry, man. Sorry your knighthood didn't last that long, but oh well. We should probably name him, too. I have quite the name, so here we go. Here we go. Let's see if it fits. Lord Hineyloaf. No! Oh my god, one letter off. Fine, fine. We don't need Lord. Yeah. Hineyloaf. There might have been multiple reasons why he got kicked out of the knighthood. Who knows? So, okay, here's a gift. This is basically an item you can start the game with. All of these are obtainable in the game. These are all consumables. Binoculars you can get really early. This pendant, a lot of people speculate this has some kind of story behind it, but I don't know. I really don't know. It has no effect. It's pretty useless. Master Key lets you open a lot of doors that you wouldn't be able to get to unless you got the actual key you needed. So this actually lets you sequence break a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna try to get through this game as linear or in as correct a path as I can muster. It's kind of open, so yeah, there's not really one correct path. But anyway, Tiny Bing's ring, it says it slowly recovers HP. It's like literally, you can't even tell it's recovering your HP. That's pretty useless. And then the Old Witch's ring, gift from a witch, ancient ring with no obvious effect. I'm actually going to grab this because this one is actually kind of hard to obtain in the game. You have to give up another item to get it, and honestly that other item is a little bit more useful, so I'd rather have that, and just get the Old Witch's ring right off the bat. This will come in handy a little bit later in the game, but I definitely want to have that right away. So, now I gotta choose my physique. Very slim. Looks a little bit like me. Or does that look like me? I can't tell sometimes. I usually go with top heavy because for some reason the head seems in correct proportion, but I don't know. Does it? It looks more normal, doesn't it? And then you have like tiny head. What the heck? The head just seems so small to me. I don't know. Maybe it's not. This guy might be like 6'7". I don't know. So we're gonna go with slim, I think. And I'm gonna stop character customizing because holy cow, let's get this game going. Hineyloaf, let's go.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death. And of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. The first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. Seeth the scales betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Well, oh man, that was quite the intro. So it looks like that night guy up there was helping me out. And look, I'm glad I spent so much time customizing my character, because now I'm a zombie. Oh boy. So what they call this, like, really zombie-looking version of yourself is hollow. And we'll explain that a little bit later. But anyway, let's see what he dropped down here. Oh! Wow, the key. Probably could have just dropped the key down and not this whole corpse, but it's nice having a sleepy roommate as well. Anyway, let's get out of here. Actually, first, let's see what I got. So I have my whole night set. Very cool. I'm probably going to unequip some of these, because depending on the weight of your armor and your equipment, it changes how fast you can dodge and roll. So I'm actually going to get rid of these. Okay, yeah, oh, that's fast. Oh, I like it. And then one other thing I want to look at. So this dark sign, I know that intro is a little confusing, but we can look at the display of this thing and the description, and it says it signifies an accursed undead. Those branded with it are reborn after death, but one day will lose their mind and go hollow. So, yeah. So we're kind of already looking pretty hollow. But I don't think we've lost our mind quite yet. Hopefully. Death triggers the dark sign, which returns its bearer to the last bonfire rested at, but at the cost of all humanity and souls. And we'll go over those a little bit later. So, yeah. That's what the dark sign is. It's like... It may sound nice because you can't really die. You always get reborn. Revived over and over again. But you will eventually lose your mind and go completely hollow. Like a zombie, basically. So hopefully that won't happen to us. We're not looking too great. And these are the developer messages that tell you how to play. But yeah, we're in this like prison asylum for undead. They bring us here because they can't just eradicate us. They just hold us up in this place. Look at this guy. Well, don't cry, buddy. We'll make it out of here someday. What the heck is that? Oh my. Oh dear. That's an enormous creature. Yes, indeed. Uh-oh. Looks like this guy was trying to mess with him. Yeah, I don't think I'll be going in there. So we can actually kill these guys. I probably should. Hey, yo. Eat this and that. And some of that. And some of that. My sword is broken, but it does the job. It does the job. So this combat system is actually really cool. It has light attacks that don't use quite as much stamina. And then you got heavy attacks. Use a little bit more, but they do more damage. And, oh man, you got so many options. You can roll an attack. You can do a kick. You can do a stab thing like that. Oh man, all sorts of stuff. And then you can all dodge around. It's a really fun combat system. Anyway, this guy is inspecting the wall a little bit too closely for my liking. There you go. That's a good wall. Here we go! I'm sorry I'm taking too long. I'm like the slowest gamer ever made. Oh yeah, and you can target too, which is very helpful. I feel kind of bad killing these guys because they're just kind of squatting and doing nothing. But, you know, these guys have gone hollow. They're just mindless, crazy zombie people now. I probably shouldn't use the word zombies because they don't use that word in this game, but I mean, they look like zombies, don't they? Okay, and here's a bonfire. These are important. Very important. So we can rest here. Okay? And then if we ever die, we'll return here. So it's like our checkpoint system. And as you can see down there, the fire is actually burning on a pile of bones. The bones are what they burn. Yeah. What kind of bones burn? The kind of bones in this game, that's what. Okay, so there's a door over here, but I don't think we can go through it quite yet. Nope. Right on. Right on. And then we have this giant door. I like it. Now before we go in this room, I want to point your attention skyward. Uh-oh. It's another one of those giant dudes. He's gonna see me if I go in there, isn't he? Yeah, that's likely. You ever looked at these statues? They're like weird, scary cat things. Not really sure what that means. I should mention that the story in this game isn't expressly stated, and that's kind of how it's a very unique way of telling the story through item descriptions and dialogue, and you kind of have to piece it together yourself. So, it's pretty interesting. I like it. It just makes the whole experience that much more rich. Anyway, I don't want to mess with this guy yet, so I'm gonna Booker T this zombie over here. Son of a Borean tundra. That's what B is. Woo! Woo! He's not happy. He's not happy at all. Another bonfire, so close? How nice of you. I'm not gonna rest at this one because I don't really care. I probably won't die, but it's not to say it won't happen. We will hope that it won't, though. Now we got our shield. Oh yeah. Oops. So if we look at this, it's decorated with a tower, symbol of protection. It's widely used. Well, I'm like an initiate knight, so that's a good shield to have. Look at that tower. Ooh. Ooh. It's good. It's good. So we can block, we can parry, if you time it when they're swinging at you. I'm very bad at parrying, but it's a very good thing to be able to do. Anyway, it should protect us from this guy's arrows. Or he could just run away. Okay. You do that, man. I'm gonna get a broadsword. Ooh, yes. Now these new items I got probably slowed down my roll. Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of this helmet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that receding hairline. Ooh. Let's go. Oh, Mr. Zombie friend, show me your death. Backstab! More like a butt stab. Hineyloaf style. Hineyloaf. That name. Oh my god. What have I done? Oh man! Is that night guy that helped us out? What's he doing in here? Doesn't look too good. Oh. Well, we can't get this item for quite a while, so we'll be back. When I say quite a while, I mean quite a while. Oh man, how are we supposed to get in there? There's no door. Well, shucks. Well, shucks. Oh, by the way, this is the door that wouldn't open, but now we opened it from this side. There's the bonfire again. I don't think we can re-enter this door, though. Nope. Locked by some contraption. Okay, then. Probably a lock. That's what I would wager. So you gotta be careful right here. Oh! Oh! He rolled a giant boulder at me. Jerk. But thank you. Now we can talk to our knight friend. Hello! Whoa, that's a nice shield! Looks better than mine. I'm jealous.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Hmm? Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Okay.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. And thine exodus from the Undead Asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Ooh, thank you.
Oh, and this.
Ooh, double thank you.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Oh man. This guy is feeling like he's on the verge of going insane. I'm sorry, man. Well, thanks for helping me out. Big time. So he just gave us Estus flasks. So they're an undead treasure. They fill HP when you drink them, and you can refill them at a bonfire. They're linked to the Fire Keepers, who we have yet to meet. And the Dark Tales also make reference: an emerald flask from the Keeper's soul. She lives to protect the flame and dies to protect it further. So it's basically a little poem, I guess, about Fire Keepers. They are pretty much what their name implies. They make sure the bonfires stay lit. And, yeah, they die to protect it further. So, yeah, it's pretty much a lifelong goal for them to protect those, I guess. And then even they sacrifice themselves to make sure they stay lit even longer. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But I'm glad we have a jug of all that. So we can just drink it up. Drink it up. Yum, yum.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to, and thank...
Okay. Well, hopefully you don't go crazy, and we'll meet later on down the road. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? What was that? Whoa, 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 whoa. No! Oh, buddy! Oh, chum! Oh, man. He killed himself. Oh, shucks. Sorry, man. I guess he'd rather die than gradually go crazy. I don't know. Although, he's undead too, so he's gonna revive. So, I guess we'll meet him again and he won't be the same guy. He'll be a little more crazy. Mayhaps. Hello, friend. Come on out. Come out and play. Just want to come out and play? Please? Hurt! Oh no! Oh, you jerk. You poked me. You poked me good. Ah! There you go. That's what I'm talking about. So these guys are a little bit more angry. Hello, Arrow Man. Sorry. 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 I have to make sure this place stays neat and tidy. Look at the physics. Look at the... This game has like the greatest corpse physics ever. They just get flung all over the place. Okay, this guy over here is a little bit... He's a little bit tougher. He's got some armor. So I'm gonna try to parry, guys. I'm gonna show you a parry. Hopefully I don't blow it and die. Has been known to happen. Oh, I did it! Yeah. So yeah, you just have to parry right as they're swinging their arm at you, and then you parry, and then they're stunned. And if you do a normal attack right in front of them, you do a riposte. Riposte. However you pronounce that. And it does a lot of damage, just like backstab does. They're like the critical attacks. Oh man, look at that view! We're like way up in the mountains. It's beautiful. So beautiful. This game is really good art design. I love it. Okay, well, this video's been going quite a while, and I'm sorry because I'm so slow. I'm like the slowest person ever. So next time we'll go through this fog and take on that big behemoth. Hopefully not die. So yeah, see you guys then.